Hey guys, let's practice swaddling a baby. First thing you want to look for is a nice large blanket. I don't know if you can really get the size from this, but it's quite large. And it's a nice thin breathable material, nothing too hot. Receiving blankets are perfect for this. Just make sure you get the larger size so you have plenty of room to wrap. The first thing you're going to do is find a corner and you're going to fold it over to make a triangle. The size of your blanket and the size of your baby will determine how big this triangle is. So if you have a bigger baby, you need a smaller triangle because you'll need more of your fabric. But this baby's pretty small, so we're going to make a good sized triangle here. Can you see how that's folded over? And then we're going to lay that down on the table. So here's the tip of my triangle, and here's the top edge, and we're going to put the baby's head right at the base of the head at the top of that fold down triangle edge. Now we're going to bring the first arm down and hold it by the baby's side on their belly a little bit. You don't want it too far smashed down. You want them to be comfortable. And we're going to wrap this pretty snugly over top and tuck into the other side to hold it in place. Now, this is the part where a lot of people get tripped up. I'm going to fold this up just a little bit to show you the legs. Baby's legs are not made to be straight and close together like this, like an adult. They're made to have some flex. This baby looks a little strange when she does it. She doesn't bend quite right. But when you push on their feet, their knees should bend and splay a little bit. And that kind of frog legs movement is very healthy for the baby's hips, and the baby needs to have that movement. We don't want to cause any problems with their hips while they're finishing forming. So when you wrap the swaddle up and then you make it tight, we want to make sure it's not so tight that it's pinching the baby's legs together like this. So we want to leave room for them to splay. So you can go ahead and hold the baby's legs up while you do it, or just make sure it's loose at the bottom. So we've got this first side tucked in nice and tight. Now we're going to grab the tail and bring it up. And I don't know if you can see it here, but there's plenty of room. The baby's feet end here, and there's all this room in the end for the baby to be able to move around, move his legs, or her legs. I'm not sure. Now we bring the second arm down, bring our last side out and wrap over, nice and snug. Still leaving plenty of room to move around with the legs. And if baby's laying on her back to sleep, then we just tuck it underneath and she's all done. You have a nice little baby burrito. And now this is tight enough that it can hold both hands in, but there is a little room. Some babies like to wiggle one hand out so that they can have it around their mouth to self-soothe, especially as they get older. So you have to kind of wait and see what your baby prefers.